or want me to try anything special out, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. Otherwise, I think I'm going to get back to the game. Oh, you're Protoss now. Well, then actually watching me play ladder may give you some ideas, because I am definitely a Protoss player. I can use Terran, but Terran is boring. Oops, wrong one. Terran is boring, but I don't know if I agree with that, actually. They've got so many different harassing units they can build, and I still maintain that they're a little imbalanced. As much as all of my friends call me a QQer and all that, I'm not so much QQ that from the sense that I feel like Protoss can't win. I just feel that the way Terran is set up lends itself to being a little broken. Every single one of their units is ranged. They have walls that they can raise or lower. No one else has stuff like that. And they have so many different types of harassing units, so many types of detection, so many ways to turtle bunkers, planetary fortresses. Then they've got mules, and like their basic unit has such high DPS as well. But admittedly, I am a bit of a QQer about it, but at the same time, I definitely feel like there's a certain way in which I can definitely understand why people think they're a little imbalanced. You know, it's not that you can't beat them again, and especially it really comes down to skill a lot of the times, you know, for how to beat them. It's just that they're really easy to kind of herp derp, hold down the A key, oh look, I come in and kill everything, you know. Like their basic unit is an anti-air unit. That seems a little seems a little broken to me, but whatever. That being said, their late game is suffering. Not many people know how to transition into their tier 3 very well. If they're meching, they'll usually add in doors a little bit, but honestly, like battle cruisers, you never see anyone go battle cruisers, which is a little unfortunate because battle cruisers are actually fairly viable if you can get them up en masse. And Day 9 appears to be starting his stream as well. If you want to go over and check him out, he's awesome. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Oh, what else? I have been so busy with my life recently. I'm in the midst of school, not high school, college, but it is just kind of getting me down a little bit. In between various types of assignments, I'm taking 17 credits this semester and also working about 15 hours a week. And I don't have a car, so all of it's taking buses and whatnot, which just, you know, by and large is longer. It's just what happens. And I'm getting a gas a little bit later than I normally would, but I'm playing a Zerg, so it's not a huge deal. Oh, I'm playing a Zerg on a fresh wall. Damn it! I better put this pylon up quickly. As long as he's not... Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm playing a Protoss. What am I talking about? I'm playing a Protoss with the name Zers. Okay, that makes me feel better about why I didn't wall, but at the same time I'm a little bit confused as to why I thought he was Zerg. Maybe it was just that his name looked like Zerg. Maybe he was a random. I don't honestly know. And let's get the cyber core down and gateways. And I'm really messing up the basic build right here because I panicked and thought I had to wall in, but at the same time, you know, it still gives you a basic idea. So I'm going for a 3-gate expo build. This is fairly viable, especially if you add in blink against, well, most races, honestly, but Protoss it's fairly good against. Blink is this build, especially if you add in like a robo, 3-gate robos, I'm sure you've heard about, it's just one of the staple builds for Protoss. Salute! Let's get warp gate started, and you know what? Actually, I think I am going to go for the 3-gate robo build, which means I'll need that another gas. And again, I'm kind of messing up the build timings on this one because I didn't really come up with something in mind. Now, there are players who can just kind of go without really thinking about stuff too far in advance. Stefano, Liquid Hero are both prime examples of that. I'm not really there. I'm, A, not their level, as I'm sure you've realized by now, and B, I prefer to kind of have a basic plan for what I'm going to do now. I can figure that out at the beginning of the game, but I still do prefer that. Let's get out of Stalker. Not sure why let's see. Yeah, I'm having really low frame rate for some reason, which normally doesn't happen when I use game boosters. Sorry about this if it's lagging at all. Um, it may just be the video encoders having issues. Sometimes that happens. I don't entirely know what's going on with it, to be honest. Oh, and I forgot to put guys in gas. Lovely! I feel so pro right now. Okay, let's see. So warp gate's getting fairly close to being done. Now, usually you'll see someone who's doing a 3-gate robo build do a push at this point. I'm probably not. I'm probably going to expo behind this, actually. Well, especially considering the number of resources I have. I can do both, practically. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's see. Get your units back down here. Oh, and supply lots. I am fucking everything up in this match. I really need that force field. Bam! Get your ass up here. Oh, shit. Well, I totally fucked this up at this point. Yeah. The lovely joys of failing epically. DT Rush, Terran is boring. Yeah. D9 is teaching Zerg, and I want to play Protoss. Gotcha. Yeah, so I totally failed at that. Don't do that. That's basically what it comes down to. I will show you a real build in a second. So let's actually find one where I'm paying attention this time so I know what to do. There really are some very distinct differences between builds for each of the different races. There are some that work fairly well against all 4 gates. Are a great example of that. Fast Tech to Claw size, pretty good against all of it. But, you know, definitely there are ones that work better. For instance, if you're doing a Void Ray build, it's usually not smart to try and pull that off versus a Terran player, because Marines kill Void Rays really easily. You can do it, it's just really hard. Oh, here's a Terran. I like this map. This is actually a map from the GSL they've implemented into the ladder, which is actually what that LE means. I figured out finally what that stands for. Ladder Edition. Basically, it's just a good all-around map. It's got multiple attack pathways, fairly easy to secure your third, but also has a secondary attack route to it. Just a solid all-around map. I'm a fan of it. I've seen some really epic matches played on this when I'm watching tournaments and stuff. Let's see. So I'm playing a Terran, which means I could, like I said, do the 1-gate fast expand. We'll see what it looks like. The problem is they can herp dirt their way. And he's saying it's a new map. Well, just... There we are. I'll let him know about that. Okay, and of course as I type to him, I let my macro slip. Yay! So I've figured out by now that if you end up telling someone that they're on a stream, you automatically seem to lose. So I'm not going to do that unless I am about to win. Just because I don't want to actually lose while I'm on stream. May sound kind of conceited or something, but it's more just a pride thing where it's like, you know, I could, but I just don't want to. And he's already pulled a SCV, so I'm not going to bother harassing. Normally, if they don't, go after the SCV that's building. And it's not the most effective thing in the world, but it pisses them off usually, and it buys you a little bit of time. Let's go back in. And get back out of here. Just piss them off. That's really what you can do with the probes. Honestly, is they're just annoyances more than anything else. That. Fix those. Oh no. Stop texting me. So yeah, otherwise, I'm not sure what else I should really talk about for the moment. Let's see. Let's go back in here, see if he's doing a fast expand. Terrans recently have, there's a shift in the metagame. I hate saying that, but it's the only real way to describe it now. They're just throwing down a fast expo on the low ground these days really, really quickly. Oh, shit. No way! Oh, epic probe escape. Get back here, probe. So basically what that does is it gives them an unbelievable economy. And as Protoss, it's really hard to get units out to harass with. So what you can... Oh, I was going to do a 1-gate FE, wasn't I? Damn it. Oh well. So what ends up happening is that they can just keep par to par with the Protoss economy, which usually in the beginning is slightly better because of the ability to chrono boost. Then they can just throw down a couple of extra barracks with reactors and tech labs, and you'll see them immediately just kick out this massive bioforce that they can just kick the door down on for Protoss. And it's really hard to hold off against. I've had trouble with it myself recently, and they're becoming more and more brazen with it, where it's just like, here it is. What are you going to do about it? And I mean, I guess that's good for them on the one hand, but it's really frustrating because, your build can't alter that much unless you go for something like a 2-gate, where you're just chronoing out units to go attack them all the way, which you can do. It's just it's really considered really cheesy, and it doesn't really help you improve your skill at all. And now the problem is, if you lose, you're not improving your skill either. So, well, sometimes you are, but it's less apparent. We'll put it that way. So yeah, and this is about to finish. So I'm going to go for some Stalkers. Stalkers are fairly good at, it's one of those weird things. They're good against Marines because they're faster, they have range, but at the same time, let's go kill that little bastard. But at the same time, I suppose I actually could throw down DT Shrine if I wanted. Once I get enough gas. But at the same time, Marauders just raffle stomp them, especially once they get the concussive shell. So Blink Stalkers are definitely better in that respect. You can do the Blink Micro, and they can escape from Marauders. They're a really fast unit at that point, which gives them the mobility around the map to just piss off the Terran, which is always fun. Why am I lagging? I'm not entirely sure. But it's kind of frustrating. You know what, hell, we'll go for it. Time to do some special tactics. And since most of the people who have asked, who are watching my stream for help, are fairly new to this, yes, he's doing the best expo. Let's get away, Stalker. They may not know what special tactics are. They're from a Ukrainian player whose name is White Raw, or the Beast from the East. He's an awesome guy, apparently really nice. And is known for doing really unconventional things. He just occasionally kind of goes and just does stuff, and you don't really know what it is, and then he's got a War Prism in his opponent's base dropping DTs and carriers and a mothership, and you're like, what the hell? And he's pretty awesome like that. So yeah, but we're gonna see what we can do in that sense. Dark Shrine is fairly close to completing. Let's throw down a Prox Pylon, because we can. And let's send you over here to scout for a third. Just got Blink as well, that's always good. Blink does help quite a bit. And we'll warp in, I'd say, two Dark Templar. That way, if we lose one of them, it's not a huge deal. We can still build Archons if we need to. And if he doesn't have detection, he's going to be in a world of hurt. Now, chances are... Oh, wow, he doesn't. That's awesome.
Strike from the shadows.
Go ahead and start killing shit. I guess I will work in another one.
What would you ask of us?
Go in there. So now I'm going to have him waste his scans in multiple areas. Yep, run away.
You seek our by the void.
Okay, let's wait. Da, 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 da.
From the shadows I come. Katu. I
Dodging. Dodging.
cannot maintain.
So he's killing off most of them, but at the same time I'm just generally being a bitch with these. And